Welcome to our channel. Today, we have the following news. Shuxin's break from Huace film and TV, a risky gamble or a new beginning? Speculation about actress Shuxin's professional future reached a fever pitch when fans noticed a subtle but telling change on her personal social media profile, the removal of her work contact email. While seemingly minor, the edit fueled rumors that Yu had officially parted ways with her longtime management company, Huace Film and TV. Soon after, Huace Film and TV issued a formal statement confirming the news. The contract between Huace Film and TV and Shuxin expired and officially ended at the close of 2024, the company said. There was no early termination. We've worked together for 8 years and grown alongside one another. We sincerely wish Shuxin success in her future endeavors. Thus ended a significant chapter in Shuxin's career, an 8-year partnership that saw her rise from idle trainee to leading actress. Yet with the departure comes a mix of uncertainty, scrutiny, and potential. For many fans and observers, the split raises immediate questions. What does leaving a powerhouse agency like Huace mean for her trajectory? Will this give her the independence to redefine her image, or is she stepping into a professional vacuum that could prove difficult to navigate? Certainly, there are notable disadvantages to walking away from a major management company. As Yu enters 2025, she does so during a turbulent time in her career. Over the past year, her public image has taken a hit, with mounting criticism surrounding both her acting ability and off-screen behavior. In particular, her role in the romantic drama Ski into Love was met with harsh feedback. Viewers found her exaggerated expressions and overly sweet, high-pitched voice distracting and unnatural, arguing that her performance felt more like a caricature than a character. The backlash was swift and sustained, with ratings for the show reportedly slipping as audiences lost patience. Compounding matters were rumors of behind-the-scenes tension. Yu was accused, though never with concrete evidence, of attacking colleagues and allegedly employing underhanded tactics to boost her fame. While some fans defended her, others began to question whether the controversies were a symptom of deeper issues, including inadequate professional guidance. Without the institutional support of Huace, she now faces the challenge of navigating a highly competitive industry on her own or with a new team. Major agencies not only provide acting opportunities but also manage public relations, brand endorsements, and damage control. Without that infrastructure, Yu risks becoming vulnerable to further criticism, missed opportunities, or being overshadowed by newer, rising stars. And yet, despite the clear risks, there are also significant advantages to her departure. For one, she is now free from the creative constraints and internal politics of a large corporation. In the past, actors tied to long-term contracts often had limited say in what roles they took on, what public image they projected, or what endorsements they pursued. With that barrier removed, Yu now has a chance to chart her own course and make choices more aligned with her evolving identity as an actress. One of the main criticisms levied at her in recent years has been her persistent portrayal of childish, overly animated characters, a style that might have once appealed to younger audiences but now feels outdated and overused. Freed from the role-casting pipeline of her old agency, she has the opportunity to pivot. If she invests in acting training and becomes more selective in her scripts, she could move toward more mature, emotionally layered roles that challenge her and refresh her public image. Shuxin is not without star power. As a former member of the girl group The Nine and the breakout lead in hit dramas like Love Between Fairy and Devil and Love Game in Eastern Fantasy, she commands a strong fan base and has already proven her commercial value. These are assets she can leverage to secure partnerships with new production companies, streaming platforms, or even international projects, should she choose to broaden her horizons. Her future success, however, will depend on several factors. First and foremost is her ability to reinvent herself, not just aesthetically, but artistically. Audiences today are increasingly vocal, discerning, and fast to judge. A rebrand must be authentic and backed by solid performances. In the age of social media and constant scrutiny, every move, every interview, every role, every live stream, contributes to her evolving narrative. Additionally, how she manages her team going forward will be critical. Whether she signs with a new agency, builds an independent studio, or hires a personal manager, she will need a support system that both protects and promotes her. Many stars have faltered after going solo, not because they lacked talent, but because they lacked structure. In the end, Shuxin's decision to part ways with Huace Film and TV marks a turning point, a crossroads that will either lead to reinvention or regression. It's a gamble, but in an industry defined by change, it may also be a necessary one. Whether she sings or soars will depend not just on the role she takes next, but on how she chooses to redefine herself, not as a manufactured idol, but as a true actress in control of her own story.